The third trait of entrepreneurs making 10K a month or even more is focus. This is where I think a lot of people, still those on self-improvement like yourself, mess up. I can almost guarantee that your focus is nowhere near the level it could be, just simply because you have not followed a couple of quick tips. Focus is honestly all about like the very quick tips that you can just start right here, right now. So remember that YouTuber I told you about, the entrepreneur, Alex Becker? He made a video. He's made loads of videos actually on focus. And he had mentioned that he focuses really, really well. And he works and does more work in one day than most people do in a week. That was like a quote of his that I liked. And when I first heard that, I thought it was like a bit of an exaggeration. He does more work in one day than an entire week. Then I saw the statistics. Most people only actually do about 1 to 2 hours of work a day. They're in work for 8 hours. So you probably, how many hours are you in school or work or whatever? It's probably like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, right? You're still only actually getting like a solid 1 to 2 hours of work really done. I know that you'll disagree with that, but it actually serve you well to just listen to this. You probably are only getting like 2 hours of work done in 8 hours of pretending to like be in the work mode. The reason why is because when you get slightly distracted, like for example, every single time you look away from your computer screen, you've lost 20 minutes of productivity. Honestly, every single time. If you check your phone, you've genuinely lost 20 to 30 minutes of like your brain's focus power. If you get a notification or a call, or if someone speaks to you, you've lost half an hour of your focus time. And people get interrupted, like on average, I think the statistic was like 20 times an hour. And that's you know, opening up the random page just for no reason. That's you like, you know, being on the internet for some reason and then just like seeing something that looks kind of nice and you end up clicking on it by accident and you just lose your focus. This is your brain, just, you know, your monkey brain just mind wandering. And so I started to follow the steps that I'm about to teach you, the quick tips. And there came a time when I woke up and I recorded 7 YouTube videos before 12 o'clock. I was uploading daily at the time. Do you see what that means? I woke up, recorded 7 videos, all in one day, well actually before midday. And 7 videos is a week's worth of work. I did a week's worth of work before 12 p.m. in one day. Exactly what Alex Becker had said. When on that day I realized he was not actually exaggerating. There's levels to like your work, your focus, not getting distracted. And really the easiest tips, we'll go through them right now. You're probably going to disagree with some of these. I highly recommend that you just realize that if you do have some kind of limiting beliefs in your mind, it's not really you who's saying this, it's more the addictions that have been placed onto you. Because tip number 1, put your phone on silence, do not disturb, and maybe even airplane mode as well. This is your actionable step. Go onto your phone and actually go onto the settings, go onto the notifications, disable the notifications, disable them. So these are 3 things you can do right now. Put your phone on silence. So on iPhones, it's, you know, that button there, boom. Put your phone on do not disturb mode, where you scroll down and you press the blue, like little moon button there. And then also go onto the settings, search for notifications, go through the entire list of apps and disable those notifications so that when or if you have to use your phone for work, there's no notifications. You won't get any. Like literally, if I scroll down, it's only like an app that, for example, it's just a new app that I haven't actually done this new setting on. But I don't see, even when I scroll down, guess what? When I scroll down like this and you see the notifications, I still don't see Instagram notifications. I don't see Twitter. I don't even see messages, WhatsApp or anything. You know why? Because if I'm using my phone, I want to see those things when I specifically clicked on the app for those things, right? Because I can't believe the amount of guys that won't take this tip. For whatever reason, it just comes down to FOMO. These social media companies, these like tech companies, have convinced you that if you don't reply fast, that you'll be seen as like this low status guy. It's actually the other way around. When you don't reply fast, you're actually seen as a bit more of like a high status man. But I have genuinely, I'm saddened because my advice must not be good the way that I'm saying it. I've got to take responsibility. I have genuinely, I believe, never seen someone use this advice. I have never seen someone actually have their phone as productive as mine, including like successful guys. And it blows my mind because this is the easiest way for you to just focus. Silent, do not disturb, disable all the notifications. When you want to see your WhatsApp messages, click on the WhatsApp button. But you should not see them pop up onto screen or be in your notification center when you didn't plan to see them. This is common sense to me. I've done this for literally 3 years, and I promise I would not be here today at this level of success if I had not done this, because I get, quite frankly, quite easily distracted. Don't fucking bullshit. You do as well. I can't believe that there's still some guys watching who won't do this. I'm sure that pretty much everyone who actually respects themselves is doing this right now, because this is your actionable step. If you want this video, but also all of my videos to help you, you've got to take a little bit of action. This is a fast thing that will genuinely change the future of your life and your work. Put it all on, like do not disturb, silent, disable the notifications. Your phone should literally, I literally have, people with iPhones would know this. If you like rise your phone like this, your screen will come on. If you tap your phone screen at the screen, I've disabled that shit. Like I want my phone to be as like manual as possible. I want to see the screen when I literally press this power, like this button once. I don't want to see the screen for any other reason. I don't want to move my phone and straight away the screen comes up and there's a notification, there's a text from someone. That's like literally saying to yourself, I'm an idiot, take away my focus because it's not that good. I don't respect myself. Fuck that. I literally have set these precautions because I respect myself, my time, and my focus. And if you do, then you do the same thing. Now, you may have a limiting belief. What if someone really needs to call me? What about emergencies? Apple, I don't know about brokey Androids, I don't know about like other phones, but Apple actually has this feature that if someone calls you repetitively, it will still go through all of your silences. So that's absolutely fine. I believe if you've got airplane mode on, it won't, but you could still have your phone on silent and do not disturb mode. And if someone calls you a few times in a row because it's an emergency, then your phone will still light up. In 3 years of doing this, we've never had an emergency, which obviously like we're lucky for that and stuff, but I think it would serve you really well. You might have a ton of limiting beliefs right now. In fact, if you do have some limiting beliefs, I do kind of want to know them. I'm not going to read the comments, but like find a way to like let me know. I don't know, email me or something. But it would really, really be a good tip for you to implement. Make your phone this place of focus instead of distraction. Because one, when I'm working on my computer or I'm recording, I don't want that shit to go off. Two, when I have to grab my phone for something and I have to go on it for something, I don't want to see something on here which I wasn't planning to go and look at. Do you understand the mindset here? It's like, if I want to go and see my text messages, I want it so that I can only see my text messages when I click on that specific app. I don't want it to pop up when I'm doing something else. You're training yourself to have like ADHD, like some shit attention span, and then you're wondering why you've scrolled down to the comments 4 times in this video. You're wondering why there's a rise of like TikTok and YouTube shorts. It's because of people like you who refuse to like just take action on this. That's the first tip. It's for free and it's literally so quick for you to set up, and it will genuinely save you so much of your focus. If you have any respect for yourself, like I really think you should do it. Another focus tip, and probably the second like greatest one, which is so simple. Have a piece of paper just like this. Just a scrappy piece of paper, I'll just tell you, okay? Scrappy piece of paper. And it literally just has the major tasks that you're going to do. And the idea behind it is that you do, like when I've started this task, so this task is record this video. When you start the task that you wrote down, so it's literally just a task list, right? So I've just got 2 things on mine. So at the top, I write the date. Saturday, 10th of June, that's my birthday, I'm 26. I'm literally recording a video on my birthday because I enjoy this stuff. Saturday, 10th of June, I turned 26 today with a little smiley face, record 5 traits vid, which I'm doing right now, and then after this, I'm gonna study like this course that I've got, that's it. I'll probably add more things to this task list, but it's just that simple. The idea is, when you start the task on this list, you do nothing but that task till it's completed. So what I mean by this is a really good productivity and focus technique is say to yourself, set the intention that when you start a specific task, like for example, you're going to go and outreach and DM 100 people for your business, or you're going to go and script 2 videos, or you're going to go and record, or you're going to do this other thing, this specific task. Set yourself this intention that you're going to start this task till completion without getting distracted, without looking at anything else. It's a bit easier for me with recording because, for example, I'm not just going to pause the recording and just like scroll on my phone for no reason. But with other things like studying and, you know, other tasks that I'll write down, the idea is that when I start that task, I literally am committing myself to just do that task and nothing else till that task is completed. This is how you train your focus. Remember, this is for you. I know that this can, you know, the two things I've suggested here, this and the phone. These are tips for you to improve your life, your focus, and make more money. It can seem a little bit sad or annoying or extreme, or that, you know, I'm telling you to not enjoy yourself or anything. Bro, by all means, go and have a fun time. But when you're working, work. Because you will not only get this work done more efficiently, you know, in less time, so you just save time, so you've got more time for fun afterwards. But 2, the work that you do like this will be so much better. Imagine how I would have been, imagine my number of YouTube subscribers if almost every time I recorded a video, there was a notification that quickly I would check halfway through the video, you know, my editor removed it or something. Imagine how distracted I would have seemed without me even knowing it for the part of the video for a few minutes after I had just checked my phone. Probably it would have been, our success probably would have been exponentially less than it is right now, right? You can see that being reasonable. So it's the exact same thing for you. These things that I'm saying, they're for you. They're for your success. They're for your life quality. Even though it seems like you're going to lose a bit of kind of relaxation in a way. Get the work done efficiently and effectively, and then just relax after that. That is your actionable step. 1, go and just stop your phone from being a distraction. Put it on silent and keep it on silent. Put it on do not disturb mode and specifically go and disable all the notifications. And if you want, you can disable it's called rise to wake, something like that. Okay, it's the screen thing, which means that when I move my phone like this, it doesn't just turn on. iPhones do that. I don't know about other phones, but literally when you just move them, the screen will come on. When you tap the screen will come on. I only want the screen to come on if I press the power button, so it's all manual. If you set those things on, I guarantee your screen time on your phone will drop by an hour as well, by the way. That's your actionable step. Do that and also start to just write a paper task list. This is very nice. Let me show you mine. This is how you know I'm not bullshitting with the advice I give you. These are all of mine. See, so I'll do this literally every single day. This is what a, let me show you a complete one. Yeah. Make sure there's nothing private in there. Yeah, this is what a complete day looks like. It doesn't matter what I've got on there. Obviously, we're going to have different tasks, but you can just see kind of how I structure it. So once I've done a block of work, I'll just kind of draw a line underneath it, if I'm going to the gym or something, and then I can kind of start off underneath the line. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah!